Hey, welcome to the second video of Celebrate Yourself, Celebrate Your Successes. And today I want to talk about meditation, my 1 hour practice meditation that I'm doing today. But it wasn't always like that. I was someone that couldn't sit still like for 5 minutes to go into like a meditation challenge of 90 days, 2 hours a day, to now having 1 hour meditation, a daily practice. And I just want that. It's just my priority because I know how much it helps me, and it just gives me so much awareness and benefits and self-connection that it's just something that I love doing. And but it was a process because I wasn't aware of my thoughts and of my mind and how crazy I actually was, of always going into war with a thought that I created myself, because I was good at like thinking about the worst case scenario, and then if the worst case scenario would happen or not would happen, in my mind would happen, then it was like, okay, then I have this plan to prepare in that way, or I can go into war in that way, or if they say it something like that, and I can use the law for this, or like I can go to court if something injustice was happening. I was really like in this fighting state, and actually in the outside world there was nothing going on. It was me inside already like reacting and like bring it on and like war and like it was just crazy. I had my thinking, it was like but then Kyle Cease came on my path, and he was doing this 90 days of like 2 hours a day meditating. But I was like, I don't want to do that. But his teaching were very interesting, and the awareness and like just getting to know my mind. That was the first period. So I just wanted to first understand it with the mind. I wasn't ready to do my work myself. I just wanted to understand it, and like, but it's me creating those thoughts. So it's like, okay, if I create them, then I can also stop creating them, or become quicker aware of them, that I'm not as reacting as I was always. But at first it was like I wanted to learn, and with the mind, and like it was a period of like 6 months, and I was also in lots of fears, because it was in a period that I was like looking for treatments, and just like and discovering my inner world, and in the between. And after 6 months, when I was that period of when the doctor said like, okay, the 6 months, and then it was done, and it was like, I'm still alive. So it was like, okay, I'm still alive, I'm healthy. What is it that I want to do with my life now? And I knew like, okay, I have too much information to just go back to my old job. So I was like, maybe I have to start with this meditation challenge. So I was like, why not? I'm still alive, and maybe I'm ready to connect, really go do this inner work and sit with myself. And but boy, at first it was very hard to just sitting still and observing your thoughts and doing absolutely nothing. No guiding meditation, no music, no nothing. Just like this, sitting on a chair, eyes closed, and listen to your mind. But oh boy, I just sit and I said, I'm going to do this each day, 2 hours. And was like, these thoughts, I was like, wow, crazy. And I have to do this, and the laundry, and then tomorrow I have to go do that. And it was actually getting to know myself, and how I was like thinking, and how much chaos there was going on inside of me. So by just sitting still and listening to myself, I could see how badly I was treating myself. And also, I was getting aware of myself, how I was, this crazy bitch going on inside. It was really crazy. But in time it was getting quieter and quieter. And I also changed. I just changed so much. I just became more quieter, not as reacting as before. And the people around me were like, Sylvia, where are you? And they were like trying to trigger me to be as before, but it didn't work because I was aware of it. I was aware of what they were doing, and I was not like in that old behavior of like reacting and like fixing and like but it was just it changed me so much as a person that I said, oh my god, this is just such a blessing to experience this, like really to feel how it changed my life in that period. Now I'm working again and I don't have time for the 2 hours a day. But when I'm home in the weekend, I do 2 hours a day, and in the week when I have to go to work, I do 1 hour a day. Or when I feel like that I'm really like in this storm of chaos and I can feel that I'm not centered, then I also close my eyes and listen to the voice inside and what it's all saying, and getting aware of that, because there it starts. It's we that are creating those thoughts, and then you feel these emotions going on. But if we already become aware of the source, and that's we are creating that thoughts, then you can change that. So that was my practice, and that is what one of the benefits of meditation, because you have so many different benefits. It's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing. I just love it so much. It just works for me. I became aware of myself and that voice inside of me, and how it was controlling me in so many different ways. And now I changed that of like giving that voice or that part inside of me a role to do. Like I'm in control now, and before my mind was in control, and it was like doing everything and thinking that everything was like a war to fight and to run but it was me always creating it. Because if I was really honest with myself, mostly in the right now, there was nothing going on. It was me in my mind creating all those scenarios. And eventually, because I was so good in obsessive thinking, that I was creating that was becoming my reality. But I was a really, really good scenario maker. My drama queen inside was really big. That warrior in me that was really big. That inner criticus, like being very hard for myself, was really, really big, and is sometimes still there. All those parts are still there in me. But now I'm quicker aware of them because of the meditation. I can hear it, and sometimes I hear this thought, and then I start to laugh like, oh, what are you saying now? But before, I didn't know I was thinking that thought. I was like, just reacting on that thought, like, oh yeah, if someone said this, oh yeah, and I will show them this, and I will show them that, and but you don't know what happened. It's just you thinking that thought. So it's like, first self become aware of how you are working inside, how you are thinking. And that's what I learned in those 2 hours meditation a day, in those 90 days, like how my voice was talking. And now I know those parts inside of me, and now I'm quicker aware of them. So I have a choice, like, okay, I can react, or I can stop and listen and observe that voice inside of me. And yes, it's not always possible to just sit still and do nothing when like situations is going on. But then afterwards, when you come home and you feel like really like this war going on inside of you, you can sit and just listen. And sometimes it's not, your thoughts never will stop. It's like we have like million thoughts a day, but it's not needed that we are controlled by them. We can also just hear them and let them pass by and choose on which one we will react, and just see the difference between like mind talk and heart talk. Our heart, soul talk. But it was the practice. It was going to the gym. It's like growing that muscle. But now it was like going to the gym with your mind, and it was a practice. But now I just absolutely love it. I just all the benefits that I receive from that, and all the awareness, and also in those 90 days, in those 90-day challenge, there came inspiration. Heal Yourself connection was born in Venice Beach, and just it just gave me so much. So I really want to celebrate myself, and that success of like not couldn't sit still for like 5 minutes to sitting still, listening to that voice inside of me. And believe me, I had a really crazy mind, and sometimes still, but it's like this meditation just helps me to recenter with myself and listen to, okay, what is going on, why is it scared, and I don't want to believe that thought, because it's not true. You don't know that it's true. Mostly it's not true. It's just the fear that is coming up. But now, because of the meditation, I just recognize that voice, like not today. And sometimes I'm reacting also fine, but like it's not as much as before. I just became a much more calmer person. Mostly people are like, Sylvia, you changed so much over the years. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So that's me today, celebrating meditation, the success of meditation, and that I will absolutely keep doing, because it's just such a powerful tool. And it was a practice. It's like going to the gym, but then with your mind. And I will never stop, because I see how much how many benefits it gives me. So so what is it that you want to celebrate today? What successes, or just yourself, or something you did? It doesn't have to be very big, but this was just one of those successes that I wanted to mention. Like, it's possible to like become like not sitting still for 5 minutes to like an hour or more meditation a day. It's just by practicing, and I just absolutely recommend that. If you're like in this self-discovery journey, it will help you so much quicker to go to yourself, because you can hear your inner dialogue, and everything starts there. So much love to you all, and see you next time. Bye bye.